Okay, no several hot takes. Wait. I just think that my hater base is growing due to the what I did. Thanks to Private the Penguin, South Korea Human, and that's no P. Hello everyone, this is Yumiko or Hanoko here. And y'all, why did you guys talk about the drama of me for what I did? Anyways, here are 25 things for what I did. And yes, I try to improve my behavior like Sonia Panda artist, and yes, this is not a drama related video. Don't even cut ties with me and make a rant video of me. Anyways, without further ado, let's start. Shall we? Firstly, I was about to be excited for Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger to rejoin ECOWAS in July 29, 2025, but nothing happened. I saw that they're still left in the organization. That's because due to dissatisfaction with the bloc's severe response to their respective military coups, including economic sanctions, the military-led nations opted to leave and form their own geopolitical and security bloc, the Alliance of Sahel States. I'm so sad that my number one favorite country Burkina Faso left ECOWAS, and yes, I miss the old ECOWAS. Let's bring the old vibes of ECOWAS back, and here's the member states look like to this day. Secondly, I can't handle opinions when people are hating on my fav countries like Burkina Faso, Central African Republic, Lesotho, Zimbabwe, Belize and Timor-Leste. It's because not handling or struggling to accept opinions on favorite countries is generally bad for relationships and personal growth. It limits your perspective. However, drawing a boundary to avoid toxic arguments is good. Differing views on countries highlight varied life experiences and values. Thirdly, I started to harass that Ukrainian username Vera or Tatra for exposing my best friend Kalmina for doing some YKW stuff and lying that my best friend didn't do anything wrong. And yes, people are started to cut ties with me for that to happen, because it's considered cyberbullying and harassment for some other people. Thankfully she didn't do that, as she makes cutecore videos and stuff, because she said that's her old videos from 2024 to early 2025, and also I remake one of Mina's posts on Gacha Live too, and this post is about Anguilla doing a YKW out of Belize. Fourthly, I was started to triggered if I see the ads out of the Outfit 7 games. For example, Talking Tom and Talking Angela 2, Talking Tom Hero Dash, Talking Tom Gold Run and more. You thought I was about to hate Outfit 7? No. I still like Outfit 7 cause it's my childhood games I grew up with. Fifthly, I started to hate Eli kids that have ads. And thankfully I never saw them again. I'm now neutral to Eli kids nowadays. Also, I about to trigger these ads for kids like Polar Pals, Ping Pong and AI Slop. And yes, these are too babyish, and yes, I'm now 12 to 13 years old and I'm too old for these things nowadays. Speaking of AI slop. Sixthly, I used to think that AI slop Italian Brainrot, 67 and Fix Mojang Bedrock are better. Well, not. Because it's Brainrot and super annoying nowadays. Back in 2025 I made a questionable post called 67 and thankfully I will delete it sooner. I already deleted it and I don't usually remember deleting it or it's still there. Seventhly, I started to play Roblox for fun. Well, now I stopped playing it back in November 2025, because my parents said it's bad for me. I started to hate Roblox nowadays, because of the ads they made and Microsoft Bing got associated with that game. I prefer playing My Singing Monsters, Minecraft and other games I like nowadays. Eighthly, I made bad users IRL posts, for example, Maximus or Jackson or Joshua and other bad users. That's because it's considered cyberbullying and can get you terminated for that. Ninthly, I begged Prostilla to make Sao Tome and Principe and brought back Country Humans content. And yes, last year I made him with glasses, but from this year Rostilla made her a girl. Here's proof of this. Tenthly, I shipped some characters that are minors to some characters that are adults. And I'm actually a pro shipper in the past. For example, Berea with Lirib and Catchesneck with Moel's Hulk. And yes, Lirib and Catchesneck are minors in my headcanon. Here's the real age. Catchesneck is 12, Lirib is 17, Berea is 23 and Moel's Hulk is 28 in my headcanon. 11thly, back when I was a Zimbabwe lover, I used to make cute videos out of him. But people in the Landmark Humans official server started to hate Zimbabwe, and call me fake Dion or bootleg Dion. Well, I changed Zimbabwe's personality to be a handsome and cool in my headcanon. Also, I changed my favorite country to Burkina Faso, and since I miss the old vibes of Burkina Faso. And reminder. Don't call me fake Dion. 12th, back in 2023 I was making my own munchhumans and dehumans, but instead of my own colors, I used furries Kanye officially's colors. Well, I want to make my own motlumans and dehumans, but Jordan, Sherry and Candy didn't like it cause I copied them. Speaking of furries Candy officially, 14th, back in 2024 I made myself and Mina made a questionable post called Leaving Malaysia and Zimbabwe doing a YKW out of themselves. This causes Sophia to delete them cause it's super offensive on their nationality. And thankfully she censored it. 15th, I asked some users that why you comment on Sonia Panda artists like Piner. Actually, she just said IDK, but now she is neutral to Sonia. 16th, I was about to try to cut ties with Julie for hating on Piner, but I just changed my mind. I'm neutral to her, well then I will start to like her. 17th, I just made Leaders of Africa in Rustilla's art style and in my Gacha style back in late 2025 to early 2026, like example Emerson Mnangagwa and Ibrahim Traore. And actually I stopped making these nowadays. Speaking of Ibrahim Traore. 18th, I have a weird obsession with Captain Ibrahim Traore by listing him as beloved president and thinks he's cute in my opinion. And my owl called Aika and her beloved is Ibrahim Traore himself. Well, Ibrahim Traore is no longer one of my beloveds anymore, but you see that I look like I ship myself with himself, but I don't. Because I'm 12 to 13 years old and Captain Ibrahim Traore is 38 years old. Plus I just made a collab out of the AES leaders with the Kimi to Idol Precure girls. And do you think I ship them? Well no. Canonically, Abdurrahman Kiani is 65 to 66 and Yuta is 14, Asimi Goita is 42 and Nana has the same age as Yuta, and Ibrahim Traore is 38 and Kokoro is 13. 19th, I trust Evil Aiden Nikodem to trust like the problem solvers. Because according to some people like Sophia, trusting bad people can make other fans stressed and cut ties with you. 20th, making fun arts of bad users like Sophia did. Example, Softxy the Real, Alison Hoshiko and caught a letter L. In January 2025 they tried to give me a community guideline strike for that. But thankfully I deleted it cause I don't want to get a strike. 21st, I started to harass Vera by sending her bad threats out of her. Because, it's considered cyberbullying like what I said. 22nd, I support a girl named San Rafael. Also, I was being rude to her when she makes YKW posts out of the landmark humans. Now I started to cut ties with her now cause of YKW stuffs. 23rd, I used my owl called Aika to request my main channel ideas like Ibrahim Traore. Well I changed my owl to be Yumiko again and my owl won't request anymore to my main channel. 24th, doing misinformation of the stuffs that I'm interested in. Like SADCC or SADC founding members looks like it has more than 10 members but no. It has 9 members and the members are Angola, Botswana, Lesotho, Malawi, Mozambique, Swaziland, now known as Eswatini, Tanzania, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. And lastly, I support a user called Australia Thrill for making country humans content. Well I started to hate him, for what I have did. But the war is over when he apologized. And bonus, back in the rest of 2025 I saw that Yasari was died if she's on a hiatus. Well it's a lie. She's actually on DeviantArt. So, I'll do a fresh restart for my channel. And now I'm a normal user again. But I don't changed my design. My main persona's design is stars and space themed. You thought I hate the aesthetics? I still like them. And I left the aesthetic community now. So, to users who already cut ties with me, please watch this video and please spread awareness of this video before you start restore ties with me. Help me to reach 4K subscribers and boost this video. Sorry if my English is bad and some misinformation I think. Anyways you may go out. Peace.